Hi, how are you today? It is New Year's Eve and I know there will be hundreds if not thousands of men and women today having a good old stuff the face because tomorrow they're going to go on a diet. Everything's going to change and they're going to go on a diet and they're going to lose loads of weight and they're going to do this and that and the other, and so get today out of the way, eat as much as you can, and because tomorrow everything's going to change. Unfortunately, and I'm speaking from experience, this isn't always the case, and for many of those thousands of people, this whole going on a diet decision that they've made is not a great decision, and it won't last. Going on a diet, the very words going on a diet indicate that at some point you've got to get off. So you might decide to go on a cabbage soup diet. I don't know, there are loads of crazy diets out there at the moment. So what you'll do is you'll go on your diet. It'll be probably a very calorie restricted diet, because what people generally do is the first thing they do is reduce calories, because they think that's the only way to lose weight, which is actually not true, but that's a whole other issue. So anyway, they decide to go on a very restrictive calorie control diet, and they see results in the in the first couple of weeks maybe, but this calorie control diet is really difficult to stick to. They're starting to get bad breath, not sleeping very well, very moody, craving all kinds of stuff. So what then generally happens is after a couple of weeks of deprivation, they go mental and you go into a binge. I know, because I'm honestly speaking from experience. I've done this almost all my adult life, up until probably the last decade really. But anyway, so you've got this yo-yo dieting thing going on. Binge, purge, diet, stop, put more weight on, diet, stop, put more weight on. It goes on and on. It's upsetting. It is depressing. You end up hating yourself because you think you can't do it. You feel bad about yourself. You don't like what you see. You don't like what you feel. There's horrible feelings, emotional feelings attached with feeling like a failure, feeling like you can't complete something, and losing control, which is what you do when you binge. You lose control and you end up getting fatter. So these diets actually make you fatter. They don't help you if your aim is to lose body fat. These kind of diets don't work. So here's the thing, how about turning it completely on its head this year, and instead of looking at going on a diet, because we've already ascertained that that's not a really great thing to do, how about looking at eating more? Okay, so how about, instead of looking at what you can't eat, look at all the things that you can eat and all the good things that you can eat, and eat more of them. So look at eating more protein. Protein really does fill you up. It's the building block of muscle. All sorts of fish, different kinds of meats. There's no end to the amount of proteins that you can eat that are healthy proteins. If you can buy from your local butcher or your local fishmonger, because they generally tend to be better quality if you can. How about eating more vegetables? Especially green vegetables. They are really super healthy for you. So eat more veg. So there's already two things there that you can start eating more of, not less of. Good fats, so real butter, nut butter, almond butter, hazelnut butter, stuff like that. I mean, get an apple if you're hungry, if you need a little snack, an apple, and dip it into a couple of dips in your nut butter. Great for cravings, and it's a good fat. Nuts are good fats. Drink your water. Have more water. Seriously, water is one of the best things you can give to your body. Not squash, not Diet Coke, not Pepsi, not Red Bull. Just get some of this. Don't have to even be that make. Any make. You see how close that is to me? That's because it's always there. I have it with me all the bloody time. Like having my car keys and my phone, I have my water. Water. Just drink more water, okay? Get more sleep. Sleep is great for reducing stress levels. You burn fat while you're asleep. If you're primed, you will burn fat while you're asleep. Get to bed on time, 4 or 5 nights a week. Have a wind down routine. Get into bed, so more sleep. As I said before, if you can, eat more local produce, if you can. More good carbs, you know, your sweet potatoes, brown rice, root vegetables. I mean, I don't know about you, but I absolutely love and adore roast veg. So I get parsnip in there, loads of mushrooms, an onion, some garlic, some tomatoes. Roast it all up, add some green kale or a spinach or something like that, and have a lovely piece of protein with it. It's gorgeous. Put a little bit of salt and pepper on. Mint, and it'll fill you up and it'll make you feel better. Move more, do more activity, exercise more. You know I'm going to say that because you know that's what I believe in. These things are all things that I believe in. Get some decent training done. You know, you don't have to do hours and hours and hours of running and cycling. If that's your thing, great, I'm not having a go. But if you're looking for fat loss, long, steady endurance training should not be your first point of call. You want to be doing short, sharp, HIIT style training, which is proven to burn more body fat than long endurance style training. So do more exercise. Just generally be more active. Get out walking in your lunch hour, and you know, yeah, you might have to get up a bit earlier in the morning to fit your training session in, or you might have to come after work. But if it's important to you, you will do it. So, you know, what we're looking at is adding more into your life in 2015, not taking it out. So you're going to eat more of good stuff more of the time. Get away from this diet mentality if you can. It's not healthy. It's not going to do you any good. And if, like me, you will spend years. It took me a long time to be able to sit here and, you know, tell you what I'm telling you and actually have come through it all, because seriously, eating clean and training hard and drinking your water and getting to bed at night, it's a lifestyle change. We don't do diets at I Lose It. It's not about a diet. We're about re-education and changing people's lifestyles and changing the way they perceive food and understand what food does in the body. So our next camp starts on January the 5th. We are taking bookings right up until Friday. In fact, I've got a list right in front of me of new and returning members coming back in January. We would love to have you with us. New members can come along for a whole week without paying anything, so you can come along and check us out and see what we do. And if you don't like it and you don't think it's going to fit in with your life, you don't have to stay. You don't owe us anything. We'll shake your hand and say thank you very much. If you do want to stay, you will pay for the rest of the camp and we'll crack on. Excuse me. You can call me on 07912 367 300. You can email info@iloseit.com, or you can PM me on Facebook. I really, really hope you get in touch and don't go on a diet in 2015. Have a great new year. Bye.